Hi, good evening. Today we will be talking about our last project, our integrative project for our English class. This team is made up by Rios Martinez Juan Pablo, Romero Sanchez Ociel, Sanabria Rosales Iván Arturo, and myself, Rodriguez Rosas Andres. The topics we will be talking about along the presentation would be what is DevanceSoft, what is the company that we created, our business model, our products, a small demonstration of our final products, and our final thoughts. So let's head on to what is DevanceSoft. DevanceSoft is a prestigious company dedicated to developing technological solutions for modern needs, focusing on multi-platform development and meeting each and every requirement established by our clients. We offer web pages, mobile apps, and desktop apps for any need that you may have. DevanceSoft is a combination of two words, soft coming from software and devance coming from a French word that means going ahead, which we take as innovating in each of our developments, in each of our projects. Our objective is to develop quality software in order to meet all the needs and fulfill all the requirements that our clients may have, implementing up-to-date technology, standardized developments, and always working hand in hand with frequently updated security norms inside the development cycle. Our mission and vision. Our mission is to develop quality software that can satisfy the needs of any client in order to receive notoriety of big software development companies all around the world. Our vision is to inspire the world with talent and technology, placing in their hands superior software in order to guide society to a greater technological future. Here we have our strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats diagram. Here we place some bullet points that we consider the most important in each of these categories. In our strengths, we have transparency, innovation, we're accessible, we're productive, and we're trustworthy. On our opportunities, we have a constant change and improvement in new technologies and newly established in the market. While in our weaknesses, this is a big market. The IT market is a big place to be. So it is a bit difficult, but not impossible, to create your own IT company or software company from the ground up. You have a high demand of services. By the time we are recording this, our team is made by 4 members, which this only gives us a handful of projects that we could manage at the same time. And finally, we have the constant change. The IT and software world is always in continuous updating and continuous innovation. So we need to keep up, and we need to keep ourselves up to date with new technological solutions. Finally, we have our threats. High demand of services, which is the same reason we are a small team, so there's just as much as we can handle. Slow and inefficient development and incorrect technology implementation. Inside the innovation that might be in technological solutions, it does bring also a big threat and a big risk for us, because we need to implement these new technologies that can become really threatening.
We are going to talk about now about the business model. That basically is the business model canvas. This is a great tool to help you to understand a business model in a straightforward and structured way. Using this canvas will lead to insights about the customers you serve, what value proposition are offered, from what channels, and how your company makes money. You can also use this business model canvas to understand your own business model. This business model was created by Alexander Osterwalder of Strategizer. And we have to talk now about the mainly 9 steps of this business model. The first of them is the customer segment. Here you have to list or look for the top 3 segments that provide the most revenue for your business. The second one is the value proposition. Here you have to think about where are your products and services, or what is the job that you get done for your customers. The next one is the revenue streams. Here, at the same of the last one, you have the list your top 3 revenue streams, and if you do things for free, you have to add them here too. Next, we have the channels. Okay, here in the channels, you have to think about how do you communicate with your customers and how do you deliver the value proposition. Then we have the customer relationships. Here you have to think how does this show up and how do you maintain the relationship with your customers. And next we have 3 keys. First is the key activities, and the key resources, and the key partners. The key activities is what do you do every day to run your business. The next one is the key resources. That means the people, the knowledge, and the money that you need to run your business. And the last key is the key partners. Here is the list of the partners that you can do business without. I mean, not suppliers. And finally, we have the cost structure. Here you have the list, your top cost, by looking at the activities and the resources of your business. The next topic is the lean startup. I saw this little description. The lean startup method teaches you how to drive a startup, how to steer, when to turn, and when to persevere and grow your business with maximum acceleration. Okay, now the lean startup is a method used to found a new company or introduce a new product on behalf of an existing company. This method advocates developing products that the customers have already demonstrated they desire, so that a market will already exist as soon as the product is launched, as opposed to developing a product and then hoping that demand will emerge of nowhere. We also have to talk about the lean startup versus traditional businesses. The lean startup method also differentiates itself from the traditional business model when it comes to hiring. The lean startup hire workers who can learn, adapt, and work quickly, while traditional businesses hire workers based on experience and abilities.
Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Juan Pablo, and I'm going to present our Chapter 3 from our Integrative project, which is our product demonstration. First, we have our webpage. In order to contact and promote our services, we decided to create a dedicated webpage with a dedicated domain for DevanceSoft. This will be the main road for communication with our clients, and here we will showcase many of our services, such as web page development, progressive web application app, mobile app development, just to mention a few. Moving on, we have our mobile app. This mobile app serves as another means of communication between us and the client, but also it gives us an opportunity to share an example of our mobile development skills and how we can develop an app for Android and iOS devices. Then we have our Agile Development course. Agile Development is a common tool and workflow in software development. So, in order to create a more standardized development, we provide an exclusive Scrum Crash course in order to help upcoming developers and development teams or companies to implement one of the most common and trusty Agile development cycles. And last but not least, we have our video game side. Video game development isn't our strong side, but we decided to create a basic and simple video game which is capable of running in almost every desktop or laptop. The goal for this video game will be to be completed for a certain discount in one of our services. This discount will be decided by the score of the player, and then it will be discounted for one of our services.
Hello everyone, this is going to be the demonstration of our project, so we're going to start with the web page. Here we have a basic login where we can enter our email or password to log into the homepage, or instead of that we can use our Google account to log in with. So I'm going to use my Google account because it is a bit practical for me, so I'm going to choose my account and then log in. As we can see here, we have the introduction of our web page, where we can see carousel with different images showing information. Then if we scroll down, we can see three different parts of our web page. The first one is mobile and web development. The second is video games creation, and the third one is agile methodology course. And the first one, if we enter in this button, we can see different information. So in the bottom of the page, we can see some cards with ahí le cortes por los pinches perros. Mira que eres estúpidos. ¿Listo? Okay. Here we have the mobile and web. Ah, perra cola. Ahí le cortas otra vez. Okay. Here you have the mobile and ya, por favor. Por favor. Cállate, cállate. Voy a pausarlo. Okay, here we have the web and mobile development page, where we can find different information. If we scroll down, we can find some icons. If we click on that, we can have these cards with different information about it. So that's all for this. We're going to navigate back and then enter to the video game creation. Hopefully you are hearing the video that is here. It is kind of interesting. I'm going to let you watch it. That was a little video about the video game creation. So if we navigate in the page, we can have different information also as the other page. It is the same structure and we can find different information. We're going to navigate with the last part. Here we have the same video because we were run out of time. So we have to put a different video there, but we just put the same. If we scroll down, we can see that it is like a course page, like we based on Udemy. So it is a page where we can see the different activities to get the course complete. So that's all for this page. And if we scroll down, we have the last part where we can get a prize for mobile or web or video game or even a methodology course. So if we click in consultar, this button, we navigate to a different page where we can send our budget to get bueno, ahí le cortas porque me trabé. Here we have a basic form where you can enter the bueno, no, eso lo omites. Yo creo que con conocer la cosa de aquí, la última parte es todo. Solo ahora voy a decir que eso es todo por la página web. And that's all for the web page. We're going to close session to watch the bueno, ahí me trabé, lo voy a hacer de nuevo. Okay. So that's it for that. Ahí le cortas. Me van a hacer bullying por esto, pero ni pedo. And that's it for the webpage. We're going to close the session to watch the goodbye message, and then yes, that was all for the webpage. We're going to switch now for the. Lo voy a hacer de nuevo. Perra cola. No me gustó. And that's it for the webpage. We're going to close session to see the goodbye message, and that's it. Okay, now we're going to switch to the mobile application for you to watch the perra cola. Le vuelves a cortar, carnal. No me gustó. Ahí va. And that's it. Perra cola. Ahí le cortas. And that's it for the webpage. We're going to close the session to see the goodbye message, and that's it. Now we're going to switch to the mobile application for you to watch the content. Okay, now we are in the mobile application. As you can see, it is the same login as the web page. So I'm going to log in with Google because it is faster than the other way. So I'm going to choose my account and then login. Okay, it's pretty basic, the same as the web page. We have the carousel with the same images and with a different information, and if we scroll down we can see different cards with different information. So if we enter to the first, we can watch the same as the web page. So I'm going to navigate so fast between these pages because it is pretty much the same. So here we can have the pricing, and if we click here, it just redirect us to the web page, so we can navigate through. Okay, and that's it for the mobile application. It was so fast because it is pretty much the same as I said before, and that's it. We're going to close the session, and okay, that's it.
So my final thoughts on the project is that, well, this was a really out of the box thing that we had to do. Us as programmers, we're not used to creating companies, building them from the ground up. You know, that's not our specialty. That's not our main focus inside our career, but we do consider, or I myself consider, it's an important aspect if one wants to grow to be an entrepreneur. From this experience, I can only say that while I did have some knowledge on all the things that go behind building a company, this experience or this project itself was a bit different, since we developed or we implemented new tools and new concept that, well, I didn't know beforehand. And well, that's about it. It was fun, it was great, had a splendid time, and I'm really glad to be able to do this project with my awesome teammates.
Well, my conclusion is personally, this project resulted me a little bit bored because all the stuff were more focused on to the management of business instead of the development field that is my specialty. But talking about the experience, I learned a lot of things about the agile methodologies and how apply them inside the process of the life cycle of this application development. Considering many aspects like the teamwork, the client requirements, the punctuality of the deliveries. Well, mainly the Canvas business model allowed allowed to all of the team to focus our ideas and aim to the possible solution of the planted problems in order to ensure the quality of this integrated project.
In conclusion, this project was an interesting one. I didn't find it difficult at all, but there were many aspects of it that I didn't like that much. But overall, it was good. The creation of the progressive web app and the native app were the parts that I enjoyed the most. Simply because it defied our uh, developing skills and our general knowledge of the area. It was good. The weird part, or the part that I didn't like that much, was the creation of the company. Uh, in general, I really felt like a fish out of water. But I understand that the teacher want us to go out of our comfort zone. In, in general terms, I'm happy of everything we have achieved. The English part, I know my skills have grown since the beginning of the career, and I'm very proud and very happy of it. So that's all.
As a conclusion, I will say that after all, this project was not very difficult because personally I did have the support of all of our teachers and also my partners and my family. The development of this project was so stressful and quickly. We used past projects to have a base to apply, so we reinforce all the knowledge that we know. Talking about English in general, in every term in my time here at the UTD, so I can say that the teachers that I had, all of them were so nice at their job. Every single one of them were capable of teaching me in a way that now I'm very thankful because I'm here saying this to you without the help of my teachers or even the help of Google Translator to say something. So we just did this project with all of our effort and love. Hope you enjoy it, and thank you.